Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do problem 3.2. So I'm going to start by... Okay, I'm going to do this in Visual Studio because I can work faster. So we're going to create a new project, and this is a console application, and it's P23. And all right, it's the same routine over and over again. The first thing we're going to do is write a hello program, right? Remember, this is an incremental development. So it's a new file called main.cpp. And I'm going to close we don't need these. And once again, I'm going to go to get the starter code from the website. Nope. There we go. And it's not a graphics program. It's a console program. All right, I'm going to set that to be the startup project. Build. And run. There it is. Hi. Okay, that's the first step of every project. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to have a loop, right? We're going to ask for input, and we're going to print an answer. Ask for input. Is that what they want? A loop?
Yeah, I think so.
So we have a loop. Did they cover while loops in the book? Who read in this chapter? Who read the book? Did they cover looping in this chapter? I don't think they did.
They cover looping. Yeah, I mean that's what it says in the beginning.
Do they call it a while loop? Can I see that? Oh, they have it, right? This is chapter 3. Okay. So let's do this. Let's just figure out the outer loop. So we're going to ask for user input, and we're going to print something. Ask for user input, print something. Ask for user input, print something. All right? We're going to print hi. We're going to ask for user input. We don't care what they type in. We're going to print hi. We're just going to do it over and over again. Okay? That's the next step. All right. So let's do it like this. So we do while. Do they talk about Boolean variables?
Boolean data types?
How do they want us to quit the program? Because we're going to be stuck in an infinite loop, right? In the problem statement. Do they say like enter Q for quit?
No.
They just say stay in an infinite loop?
It doesn't say anything about loop.
Let me take a look at that. We don't have any loop. So all we're going to do is we're going to ask for user input, and then we're going to print something, and then we're going to terminate. That's simpler, isn't it? Yeah. So let's do the simpler one. So we're going to ask for something like cin, and we're going to read in a string, actually. So we're going to do something like, what is it, get line? And we have to pass in a string. So let's declare that string. So we have a string. Let's call it input. We're going to call it input. And then we'll print hi. Let's do that. Whoop. We get an error. Here's the error. No overloaded function takes one argument. So this doesn't seem to work, right? Get line. Oh! How do they do it in the book? Is this how they do it? They do it like this, right? Identifier not found. How do they do the get line? How do you read in a line? How do you read in a string? Maybe we do it like this. Let's do it like this. Watch. We'll do cin like that. I didn't do it right. Alright, let's... Does that build? That doesn't build either. How do you read in a string? How do we read in a string here? Oh, right there. I thought that's what I had. And you know, I don't want to. I just want to say input. User input's too long. This get line. It says that get line is undefined. Oh. It's still a problem though. Why? What's different between these two?
You have your string input.
Ah, there it is. So you know what that means right there. That means that this getLine function is defined or declared in the string header. So to use this function, you need to include this header. Now that may be different on different platforms, but it's always safe to include the header. All right, let's run it. So it's waiting. So say ace of hearts. That's it. All right. So now what we need to do is we're going to do it like this. So let's do it like this. So the possible, let's look, the possible inputs. Let me see the possible inputs. The possible inputs are like things like ace of spades, 2 of spades, and 10 of spades, jack of spades, queen of spades, and a king of spades. So we're gonna determine the card value. So we'll do something like this. The card value will be a string. And then we'll do it like this. We'll do it together. Determine card value and suit. So we got to figure out, you know, these. Look at the possible inputs. It can be either 2 characters, or in this case, like 3 characters. It can start with a digit or a character like that, a letter like that. So this is the special case here. This is the only case where the input is 3 characters long. Is that right? Did I get that right? So this looks like the only. So you've got a spade, a club, you know, all that, right? So this is. We also have like an ace of clubs, you know, and so on, right? Another dot there. Let's keep that in mind. So let's do this. So we'll do this. If the string starts with a 1, 0, if the string starts with a 1, then it needs to be followed by a 0. Let's do it like this. If the string, which is, now let me make it simpler. Let's do it like this. If the input of 0 is A, then what we're going to do is we're going to print ace of. Look at that. And then we're going to print something else like, huh? Well, let's just assume it's uppercase now, and then we'll handle the lowercase case later. So this will be, say, an ace of hearts. All right? Let's see if we can do that. And then we have here, we're going to have an else. They covered else, right? Otherwise, it's a, maybe we'll call it a 2 of something. All right, let's do it like that. Else unknown card value. And then we're gonna return. You know what? Let's do it like this. Now I'll explain this after we get it to run. So it's waiting. You know what? That's no good. We need to ask a question to the user. Watch this. We'll do something like this. Enter the card value. Card value and suit. Like that. Let's try that. Oh, it didn't print. What's wrong? Am I running the wrong one?
Get line.
Oh, I got get line in there. Oh, sorry. Alright. See, we were blocking on get line. That's a blocking call. Alright, let's look at that. There it is. Enter card and suit. So we got that. There we go. Now, so we have a minor victory all the way there. We got a little bit working. Alright, now we got to enter in something like Z10. Unknown card value. See what it did here, look, we printed this, right? And then we blocked on the user input. We typed in Z10. And then, oh, we didn't even use this. This wasn't even used. And then what we did is we said, all right, what's in position 0 of the input string? Did they talk about indexing into strings, showing, you know, what's in position 0, what's in position 2? Who read the book?
That was in chapter 2.
That's chapter 2. So the string looks like this. A string is a sequence of characters, you know, like hello, right? And the position You know, humans would say that's in position 1, but the computers don't like to start counting from 1. They like to start counting from 0. So this is the first position is called position 0. So counting always starts at 0. Almost always starts at 0. So this is position 1, this is position 2, 3, and 4. So we're saying, look at position 1. Is it an A? If it's an A, then print A sub. Else, print unknown card value. And then pause and then exit. Ace of hearts. Yeah, we got to handle all those cases. Let's handle all those cases. So here's the.
We don't handle them all in the same loop.
Huh?
We don't handle them all in the same loop.
Yeah, I think we have to do it separately. I think we're going to need this. Let's do it like this. So it's A. Actually, the card value is going to be pretty straightforward, right? Oh, it could be a 10. It could be a 10. I think we need, because 10 is a special case. Watch this. Let's suppose we do the following. We take the card value is input of 0. Can we do that? I think we can. Ay, ay, ay. I'm trying to think.
You did substring or change.
I don't want to. I got to do this in a simple way here. How does the book do it? What does the book suggest? I mean, we can do it like this. Look at that. Watch that. Oh, that doesn't work either. Does the book cover substring?
I've seen it in there.
Yeah, so it's in there, right? So we do substring, and the first is the what? The offset? 0, and that's the number of characters. Is that right? Or we better test that. Let's test that. And then we're just going to pause there. Let's see if we're gonna ask the user to input something here, right? And then we're going to try to pull out. See that 0, 1? That means start at position 0, which is here, and include 1 character. So that's just this. So that would be the A, you know, for in A sub. Let's try it. So it's A10. There it is. So I'm going to kill that. And then so let's handle it. So we can pull the A out. Now here's the issue. This will work. Where's the suit? So let's do this. Determine the card value. And then the next thing we're going to do is determine the suit. So we're going to read in the no, that's not right. Input dot substring 11. Now we're going to print the suit. Let's comment all this business out. And they're going to comment that out. So we're just going to do this. We're going to ask the user to enter the card value. We're going to get a line of input. And then we're going to determine the card value. We're going to start at position 0 and peel off one character. We're going to store it in a string called card value. Then we're going to echo it out just to see that we got what we wanted. And then we're going to determine the suit value, or the suit character, the suit. We're going to start at position 1, which works, for these. So this is position 1, this is position 1, this is position 1, but this fails because here position 1 has got a 0 in it. So we have a special case for 10. Let's not do the special case yet, but let's omit the special case where the user is inputting a 10. Let's see if this runs. So enter the card value. So it's an ace of spades. There it is. But you know what? I wanted to put it on the next line there. So let's do this. After we output the card value, I'm just going to output another, because it doesn't look right. So here we have a 2 of diamonds. There it is, 2 of diamonds. Alright, so now we have this this case here. We're going to do this. If the card value is A, then print A sub. Otherwise, we're going to say unknown card value. Actually, we're going to do this the other way, right? So ace of, a 10 of, so this will be spades. If the suit is an S, then we're going to say spades. Else it's going to be unknown suit. There we go. Let's try it. Card value, a 4 of spades. Oops. So what we need to do here is get rid of this test. I'm going to get this out. Four of spades, unknown card value. I see, that's ace of. So I only take ace. But if I wanted to take a 4, I would do the following. Else if card value, 4 of spades. We're getting there. And if we try it again with the ace of spades, so that sort of works. But we don't have. Now we just have to do the other cases, right? The K, the Q. We have to add those other cases in there. And we also need the other suits as well, right? The hearts, the clubs. Let's do that. This is an else if.
Is there a faster way of doing this? It seems like a lot of coding for
There could be a little bit faster, but not much faster.
Not even something we haven't looked yet.
Nope. This is about it. It's about as compressed as you're going to get it. You can make it a little more compressed, but you could use a lot of tricks, but then the logic would be a little more difficult. Yeah, you'd have to use other mechanisms. You create a map or something, but it's going to be roughly the same amount. But now the problem is, how do you handle the special case?
You're starting from the very beginning.
We want to do a 10 of spades. There's the issue. All right, we got to handle the special case. The special case is when the user types in 10 followed by a suit. All right, so here, look at this. If we read the card value here, there's many different ways to do this, but we'll test for the special case at this point. So if the card value is 1, that means the user must have typed in a 0. So we'll do it like this. So what we'll do here if the card value is 1, then let's set the card value to 10. And that the suit will have to start in position 2 rather than 1. If the card value is not 1, then we'll just do it as usual. But look, we're declaring suit twice, so we need to put that up here. So this is determine the card value and suit. So we're going to need to check our work here. Here's the card value. And here's the suit. And then I'm going to comment out the rest of this stuff, except for the get. So let's just see if we handle the special case, right? Let's take a look at that again. The card value, we assume it's 1 character long, and we pull it out. And then the suit, we're going to need to determine the suit, but we don't know whether we're in the special case or not, so we're not going to do anything. So now we've taken the card value out as a single character from here. So if the user entered 10, the card value at this point would be equal to 1. So let's go ahead and change the card value to 10. That's assuming that the user didn't type in, say, 1, 1, right? So, but we can check for that condition later. And then if the user entered in 1, 0, that means the suit letter is going to start from position 2. So remember, counting starts at 0. So position 2, it's going to look like this. A 10 of spades. So we have to start the suit, we have to extract the suit from starting from position 2, and it's one character. So it's just going to take one character off from position 2. Otherwise, we're not in the special case, so I'll put a note in there. Special case. User enters 10. Enters I'll say the two character card value. And this is the normal case. The user enters a one character card value. Let's see if that works. All right, so this is a 10 of hearts. There it is, 10 of hearts. Let's try again. It's the card value is a 2 of spades. 2 of spades. So we can see we're doing a test here. We know that we're extracting the card value and the suit value correctly. So now we can move forward. We'll get rid of the test code. We don't need that. We don't need that comment. So now what we're going to do is we're going to print the long form of the card. Oops. Oops. All right, there we go. If the card value is an A, we print A sub. If it's a 4, we print a 4 up like that. So we got to go through here. It's going to look like this. So if it's a, maybe I made too many, A sub, and this will be a 2 of, and this is a 3 of, and this is a 4 of, this is a 5 of, this is a 6 of, this is a 7 of, this is an 8 of, nine of. Try to stay awake when you're doing this. And 10 of.
Are you going to post a Word document so we don't have to?
Huh?
Are you going to do a text format of this and post it for us so we don't have to type on the thing?
Is that the best for learning? Maybe I need to, right?
No.
Is that a yes back there? Okay. This is king of. And then it's queen of. And nobody learned anything by typing all this text, right? But you learned typing.
You don't apparently.
On jack of, right? I'm going backwards here, right? This is not good. Let me go. This is king of, queen of. This should be jack of here. I'm going to go in the right order here. And then here is unknown card value. And then we have the suit. And then this is going to be, what's this? Hearts, clubs. And then diamonds. And then unknown suit.
Yeah, well, we just installed it.
Here comes the test. Give me a card.
7 of spades.
7 of spades. Remember, you got to try to crash the program, okay?
King of hearts.
King of hearts. Come on, Summit, can you crash this?
Jack of diamonds.
Jack of diamonds. No one's called out 10. Ah! Very good. It didn't crash, but it was wrong. All right, so how about a 10? That's the special case. We got to try the special case. 10 of F. 10 of unknown suit. That's good, right? How about a valid one? How about 12 of spades? 10 of spades. That's unacceptable. All right. So that, what do we do? Huh? So this is what we did. See, look. If the user typed in a 1, we just assumed that he did the right thing and typed a 0 in next. But in fact, he didn't do that. So we got to test for that. So we do it in here. If we got to look at this. I'm just going to copy this. Watch. It's easier to copy that. If the character in the second slot, oops, that's not a 2, that's a 1, right? If the character, and that's gonna be a not equal, by the way. Look at this. Let me type it in there first. If the character is not a 0, then we have a problem. And you know, we got to do this. We're going to say, you know, error, unknown card value. Let's grab that from down here. It's going to be unknown card value, and we're going to exit. There it is. I'm going to just tab it over. What did I have? I had a 14 of spades. Unknown card value. Now we got it to work, right? Let's see, a 10 of T, 10 of unknown suit. And then let's suppose we have a 10 of clubs. We got it. All right, that's it. We finished.